to me, this is exactly the line that Mike Pence has been trying to walk, where he is trying to sort of have it both ways, calls for accountability, not this particular form of accountability. He at least doesn't want to be a party to it. I'm not particularly surprised by the fact that this is their tact.
No, I'm not. And I think bluntly, politically, this helps Donald Trump with his base. This helps his, I think, possibility of winning the Republican nomination. But I think there's a ton.
If it stands alone, if you're saying.
If this one case, it is, I agree with Lisa, it's the weakest case of the three. Alvin Bragg, I hope, has new evidence or some new theory of the case than we've heard so far. But I think that suburban independent voters who voted against Trump candidates across the country in the midterms, if he's inciting violence, they are not going to help him win a general election. So this is a critical few days. And the only other point I want to make is, like, what's so ridiculous and what's happening, and even us in the media. Look, Donald Trump is going to be indicted. He will be asked to voluntarily appear at a courthouse, which dozens of people do every day across the United States. Paul Manafort did it. Michael Flynn did it. Steve Bannon has done it multiple times. He will come in. He will be, arraigned. He'll get bail. This is not a violent crime. He'll get a fair trial. So there's no need to be inciting violence here. He's not going to be arrested. The prosecutors and defense attorneys work out a time and a place, and he will, the justice system will proceed. And frankly, maybe he'll be acquitted. And if that's what a jury decides, that's our system.
And since we are living in the world of legalese, let me say these are all ifs. The Manhattan DA has not yet confirmed any of this. Lisa, I got to ask you, Michael Cohen spent hours speaking to the Manhattan grand jury this week after Trump turned down his own invitation to testify. Your sense of what that signals about prosecutors' progress?
I think we're coming to the end, Alicia, and I would have told you it was the end, but for the fact that the New York Times reported today that we should expect at least one more grand jury witness. Who that witness is, we don't know. Obviously, Stormy Daniels had a Zoom meeting last week with prosecutors. It was not testimony. It was just a meeting with prosecutors. Whether she's going to be that witness, and I should say, under New York law, you have to appear in person to speak with the grand jury, or whether there's some other witness we don't know about, I'm not clear. I think Donald Trump likely will be indicted in a matter of days, not weeks or months. But I don't necessarily believe that Michael Cohen is the last witness we'll see going into that grand jury. I think it's very soon we'll see this grand jury being asked to vote a true bill of indictment and give it the up or down.